Hey guys, Brett over here at Jefferson Barbell. Today is Monday, November 6th. Been a little while since I've done a check-in. We've been busy. We are finalizing everything for the 24-hour access. Should be actually this week. We'll finally get that in place, despite the, 1 month ago we had Jay Cutler do a nice announcement for us. We had some insurance issues that we needed to make sure we're tidied up before we got everything open. We're heading up on the holiday season. I wanted to touch on something real quick because this time of year, people's interest and attention seems to get spread pretty thin. There's a lot of things going on. There's family stuff, there's holiday stuff, there's the weather sucks. I don't want to go outside. The one thing I can say is whether you're a coached lifter, a program lifter, or you're just somebody that comes in regularly, it's easy to decline this time of year. Regardless of the program you're on, regardless of what your goals are or what you're trying to accomplish or achieve, consistency is probably the variable that matters the most when trying to get some fitness goals in mind. That said, I had a conversation with a lifter last week who's had some struggles getting in due to some personal stuff. It happens to all of us. We all have things going on outside of work. Things come up, emergencies, life, whatever. The context was brought to her that, you're looking for about 3 hours a week. And I've never really sat down and done any kind of math on this to see, what do we do with our time? 168 hours in a week, 24 hours a day, we all get the same amount of time. So I broke it down. I'm like, okay, how do I spend my time? Now, I don't get 8 hours of sleep. I am not afforded that. I have a bunch of little kids and businesses to run. But if a normal person, 7 to 8 hours is probably pretty regular. You're talking 56 hours in a week, just gone doing nothing but snoring and dreaming of shit. Then you got to work. Most normal people work 40 hours a week, some a little more, some a little less, depending on what you do. Got to get to work. That takes time. Figure 8 hours, maybe a week. Then you want to spend time with your kids and your family. You do 2-3 hours a day. You're doing homework. You're doing bullshit. You got to take them trick-or-treating, all of that stuff. So you're looking, 27, 28 hours, depending on, what you got going on. If it's an all-day event, they got to play soccer on Saturday. It's more. Some weeks is less. We eat. That takes time. You can factor in about 10 and a half hours of time for that. And, shitting, that takes time. 4 to 5 hours a week we're on the toilet. Just the life things that we do every day. They accumulate. So, if you're looking at that, you get about 146 hours of time. It's pretty dedicated to stuff usually, out of that 168 hours we get in a week. But that's about 20 hours of surplus. And I ask people, what are you doing with that? If you need 3 hours, 1 hour sessions a week to maintain your fitness, your health, your longevity, your strength, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, 21, you're looking just 10 to 15% of that time. Now you got to get here, and it's a pain in the ass. And listen, it's easier not to. It's always easier not to. And I understand that, but in the long term, it's better too. There's a study I read the other day. I didn't read the whole study. I read the little paragraph that says what the study was about and what they found, because who has time for that shit? But basically it said, if you maintain your health over, if you get past your 40s and you maintain a healthy lifestyle, the odds of you living longer, and I don't remember the, age, they go up exponentially. And so the 40s are really when people start to fall to shit. So, not that everybody's there, everybody needs to keep that in mind, but, just, from a reasonable perspective, I understand life goes on. We here understand, even in your programming, hey, sometimes I just don't have time. I've got shit to do. I've got, kids to take care of. I've got a sick kid. I understand that better than anyone. But at the same time, if you want to do it, you'll make time to do it. So if you are a program lifter and you're missing lifts, communicate with me. If I'm your coach, communicate with your coach and say, look, this thing is taking up too much of my time. I can't do it right now. If you're just being lazy, stop fucking being lazy. That's just good advice regardless of what we're talking about. If you're unmotivated or you're uninspired by what you're doing, find something you are inspired by. This kind of stuff, fitness in this context, and the heavy lifting and the hard work aspect of it, it can all be hard. I tried running for a while. I am not a runner. I wanted to like it, did it for a year, sucked at it, was terrible. It was just me lumbering around a track because I didn't want to go out in public and do it, to just leave exhausted and feeling like, I just spent an hour being exhausted. But some people love that shit. So, really not a lot of point, but the point to this whole little video today is, as we approach the holidays, hardest time of the year to remain consistent, whether it's your diet, whether it's your workout plan, whether it's, just prioritizing your time. That is, however, the most important variable to this. Some people will say genetics play a part. Some people will say your diet plays a part. And they do to a degree. If you eat like shit, then you're going to get less results. If you eat well, but you don't lift or you don't, exercise, you're going to get less results. So there's a formula that you've got to figure out on your own, and it varies from person to person. But the one thing I can tell you is, regardless of what formula you put together, the time factor is the number one. You have to put the time in to get the results out. So just a little video, a little catch-up video. I'm going to try to be doing more of these. I've been a little lazy on the social media stuff lately, because I've been busy, which is kind of ironic in this context. But I know some people enjoy it. Some people, it's just like, oh, he's bitching about something again. Well, I'm going to try not to do that either. But if you have any questions, hey, listen, if you're a coach lifter and you're lagging or you're struggling to find time for the gym, the 24-hour thing is actually happening. I've got little key cards and little fobs, and as soon as I have that piece of paper in my hand, which should be tomorrow maybe, I can actually say, hey, it's here, we're done, we finally did it, because everything else is in place, with the exception of like one thing, but I don't care about that. We will, we'll make a plan for you. We'll work together to make a plan, because that's what good coaching is about, is working with your coach and developing a plan on a program that works best for you and get you the results that you're looking for. So if you guys have any questions, you know how to contact me. I'm generally in one of three places every day. If not, Hunter's here every single day. Megan's here now most every day. Cynthia's going to be in and out because she's having a baby, so you can not count on her to be present so much in the next few weeks, but she is here still. So, there's 1,000 ways to communicate. I've got email. If you're on Train Heroic, send a message. I just had somebody do that. It was easy. Hey, Brad, I'm not going to be in for a couple more weeks because I'm dealing with some home improvement shit that got out of hand. Okay, I won't program you, and I won't be like, oh, what, is he quitting or something? Because, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just, hey, look, I am in business to make money, but at the same time, I don't want to just take your money if you're not doing it. That doesn't make me a good person, let alone a good business person. So 21 hours a week, you probably got it hanging around if you look into it. You need 3 of those. 3 of them, and you'll get some results, and you'll get something you can use for the rest of your life. It's been said, I didn't say it, it's been said, strength is never a weakness, and that is undeniable truth right there. So thanks everybody for listening to my bullshit. Next week I'll do another one. Maybe I'll come up with something more interesting than telling you how often you shit or how long it takes you. Thanks guys, have a great day.